How do I look?
Beautiful.
Ready for bed.
Yeah, cozy, right?
Yeah, you didn't get the
cozy.
memo that it's a PJ party?
These are my
Dumbass.
PJs.
Nice khakis,
Work never
idiot.
stops.
Work never stops. Wow, guys. Wow, welcome back to the show. Ooh, I'm kind of in a cozy mood now.
I'm in
Oh,
a
yeah.
really cozy mood.
You
That's
guys have a cozy
why.
apartment. I tell Sean that every time we talk about decorating our apartment. I'm like, Sean, like, we need to make our living room cozy. Like,
Yeah.
Hunter
Oh,
and
just
Justin
cover
and
up
Ben's
your
and mine.
windows.
Yeah, so there's a bit of
Maybe.
a dungeon in here.
No,
Have
I
you guys
liked it.
considered adding more things from the street?
Oh, you know what? I love adding street.
Charlie. Marissa, will you get her?
I love adding street things to my apartment. The other
Yeah.
day, I was walking down the street and this woman had a bunch of shit on the sidewalk, and I was like, "What's going on?" She was just cleaning out her like spare room.
Nice.
It was like all of this. Hi, baby. All of this stuff is
Were you
free.
talking to me?
Cool.
Nope. Just talking to Charlie. And I found these two really cool like trinket trays that have like
She
a
never
old
calls me
vintage
baby.
like woman's magazine cover on them.
Cool.
Yeah, no, they're pretty. They're
Are
pretty
they hot?
feminist.
Are they hot women?
No, they're like Victorian women.
I love
Well,
Victorian women.
women can be hot.
You just love women named Victoria.
Oh, zinger alert! Zinger!
I don't even get
What do
it.
Where's the?
I don't know a single
fuck, I had
Victoria
something for that.
Besides the
this
one in my department.
a little
that you
late
are
on
in
it.
love with.
No.
Guys, I was playing basketball like an hour and a half ago, and I was just shooting hoops out there, just locked in, headphones in,
Maybe
alone,
Troy
just
Bolton.
working on my
Oh, I love
craft.
that.
And all of a sudden, the
Head in
sky was
game,
lit
get your
ablaze.
thoughts in the song.
Do you guys even care about my story? I'm
I'm
trying to tell a
listening.
kind of interesting story. The sky was lit ablaze. It was a glow red. And I said,
Wow.
"What the heck?" And
I'm there.
everyone at the park immediately stopped and took their phones out as something streaked across the night sky. And it left a very big trail, and I was very scared. For a second, I thought we were under attack, maybe.
Yeah.
I thought that our sovereign nation maybe was under attack by a foreign power.
Not sovereign anymore.
Right. Turns out it was just fucking Elon launching a satellite into space.
Oh,
Bruh.
SpaceX launched it. Yeah,
That's
I
really
saw it.
cool.
It was
That is
crazy. I
cool.
took a video of
Hi,
it. Maybe
baby.
I'll put it in there.
Hi.
But that's just kind of an interesting thing
That's really cool.
that
actually.
I saw today.
I kind of always want to see that.
Yeah, it's cool. What have you? I guess I should introduce you guys.
Be helpful.
What's going on?
She's taking chords.
Oh.
Jesse, help your girlfriend, we should say. Guys,
Hard
longtime
launch.
listeners
2 years
of the
late.
show.
I don't know what to do here.
Yeah. Just try to, watch your own chords as she tries to get comfortable. Are you trying to come to me, baby sweet girl? Sweet babies? Baby sweets? My Valentine girl? Oh. Okay, figure it out.
All right.
Longtime listeners of the program will, hold
Did
on.
you say will?
Okay, and now it seems like we're good to go. Are you gonna be able to do that the whole episode? Sit like that? Yeah, that's good. That's good for us.
I'll stop.
Okay, welcome back to the program, listeners. Longtime listeners of the show will recognize by voice and sight. Well, actually, they'll recognize Jesse Krugel for our oldest friend of the show.
Whoa, that's cool.
Jesse
That's so cool.
is back. This is your fourth appearance.
Third.
Well, you were on the first episode,
Yeah.
episode 1, Jesse Krugel.
Yeah.
You were on the return of Jesse Krugel, and you were on the Will Shahab episode. Is that correct?
I had a standalone and a Will episode.
I believe
Yeah,
you
you
recorded
did.
2 podcasts. Yeah.
Whoa.
You don't even remember, huh?
That's so cool. You're right.
That's how fucking memorable these fucking appearances are to you. You piece of fucking shit.
I remember your last. I remember your last appearance because you talked about all your camp hookups.
No, that was appearance 1.
That was really.
I think so. Maybe we talked about it again. But that's besides the point. Jesse's back. Jesse's making appearance number 4, which may or may not tie in. Who cares? And then making her video debut on the program is Morgan Kowalewski, everybody. And it is Kowalewski, correct?
Kowalewski.
Kowalewski. Is that what I said?
Like Cov.
Kowalewski.
Yeah, there you go.
Kowalewski.
Don't worry. I had a teacher in high school, Mr. Hogan, if you're listening. 1, you're obsessed with me, and 2, it's always been pronounced Kowalewski,
Kowalewski.
not Kowalski.
Kowalski. I knew it wasn't Kowalski, but
Yeah.
we're happy. The last time you were on the show, I forgot. I didn't charge the camera.
It's all right.
Camera died
We had
like 10 minutes
some
in.
great graphics.
Yeah. Yeah,
that
I did
came
the
in.
Seinfeld thing.
It was great.
But
That Seinfeld thing
I
was
had
funny.
to get you guys together on the show because it is Valentine's week. What do I have for
Should we-
that? Oh.
Should we have our first kiss on camera?
Oh, that would be
God.
really cool. That would be really cool.
Yeah, we've never
What are
kissed.
you,
I've
shy,
never-
Jesse?
We've never kissed before.
I've never
Oh.
kissed her. I don't know if I'm
Well,
ready.
I think you should.
Yeah. Okay. Right now.
We'll wait. We'll do it. We'll hold it. We'll put a pin in it. We'll circle back to it. Hold on. Don't. Okay. Don't. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. It is Valentine's week. You brought some beautiful stuff here. What have you brought to decorate the set?
I only brought one thing.
Oh, the rest was
Marissa brought
Marissa?
the rest.
Nice.
So you asked me last week if I have any Valentine's Day like red things, and fun fact about me, Hunter, I actually don't. Really.
I asked you that.
One of you did.
There's no way I asked you that.
Anyway,
Marissa.
fun fact about me, I actually don't normally celebrate Valentine's Day that much.
Interesting. And why is that?
I don't I like the sentiment of like celebrating love,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't like the like capitalist sentiment it's become with like all the
Interesting.
really
Hallmark
cheap.
holiday.
Well, it's like for me, it's like I don't even mind getting a gift for someone or having an excuse to. I love gift giving.
Yeah.
But it's like the cheap gifts that come with Valentine's Day.
Interesting.
Like they're not. It's like carnival-y to me. You know, like they
Yeah.
never last very long. They're never well made. so
Like
it's
the little red bear things.
yeah, those like you get them at Target. I'm like, I'm gonna look at this again.
Yeah.
And so I like to.
But does it make you feel good to get that?
Well, the Valentine's days that Jesse and I have celebrated, we celebrate them in a way that feels true to us.
Mm.
So like last year we painted like with some watercolor and watched Valentine's Day.
Nice.
And I think he cooked me dinner.
I did.
Um,
I made pad see ew from
yeah.
scratch.
You made pad see
Yeah.
Is that like a Thai? That's a Thai
Yeah.
dish.
Yeah, it's good with
Interesting.
wide
So-
rice noodles and sirloin.
Yeah. It was really good.
It was fire.
So it's like
Wow.
for me, I'm like about, spending Valentine's Day like celebrating each other and not necessarily like, being super stressed about like
Yes. How do I make
Getting-
this perfect
Get-
to
like,
show that I love you?
exactly. And like getting a gift
Yeah.
that like the society is telling you should get someone
Right.
versus like, oh, like what is someone actually going to appreciate?
Okay. And what would you like to? Do you like getting gifts on Valentine's Day? What do you like?
I mean, everyone likes receiving a gift,
Yeah.
but I feel like me and Morgan do fun things for each other all
Yeah.
the time,
Yeah.
and like make dinner for each other all the time, and like
Cute.
plan fun
Yeah.
dates. So it's like we don't need an.
You
a
don't
But
reason
anyway-
think?
to
Do you
that.
think this day? No, okay, we'll get to it.
These flowers
So-
are, I found them right before I came here. These are roses that they're Lego roses that Jesse
Lego
gave me.
roses,
Like,
cute.
weren't they no, they were the second ones you got me.
Yeah.
He first got me sunflowers and then he got me roses.
Cute.
Both Lego. So I was like,
And
oh,
you
I'll
guys,
bring
did you
over
build
the
them together?
roses. No, he watched me build them.
Yeah.
You're bad with your hands.
Great with
Yes.
my hands, especially good with Legos. So neither of those are the reasons I did not build that.
Okay.
I'm just, I don't share well. When
Got
it.
it.
comes to toys.
Got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got your toy. You didn't want to let Jesse play
I'm
with
great
it.
with my hands, but Morgan is bad at sharing.
That's awesome.
Control freak.
And who? So okay, and so this heart hands was Marissa.
yes.
Cute,
And-
nice. She's very happy. And these squishmallows, I should have known the squishmallows were from Marissa.
I'm a squishmallow
Are these
girl.
specifically Valentines or
Is that a
just
red panda?
Red panda. And
No
who brought
way.
the wine and the beer?
I love the
I
red
brought the
pandas
wine,
You brought
at
the
Detroit
wine.
Zoo.
beer.
You brought the beer. Well, should we crack into these?
Yes.
Well, yeah. If you go through my canon on this show,
Yeah.
Will you hold my
every time I
mic?
bring a different Michigan beer.
Yes.
But Michigan beers are harder to find
Yes.
in LA because you're not in Michigan.
Right.
So I had to go to my specialty craft liquor store and
Boyfriend job.
Can you hold my mic?
Yeah. Micception.
Here we go. This is good
This
for
is not
audio.
going
We're
well.
opening wine.
There we go.
There we
good with my
go.
hands.
Thank you.
Nice job. And so you've brought a founders.
They only had two different founders.
This is a
It's a breakfast stout. You're not gonna like it.
breakfast
This is like a
stout.
fancy, like dark beer.
double chocolate coffee
It's
oatmeal
freaking delicious.
stout,
I've had
roasted
it
coffee,
before.
sweet and decadent. I'm gonna try it with you.
Okay.
Because I'm always appreciative when you bring presents.
Yeah. I knew this would not be up your
looks
alley.
like the worst beer I've
when
ever
I
seen
offered
in
you
my
4
entire
beers
life.
yesterday, one of them was a Coors, and the rest were like fancy IPAs. You were like, Coors, please.
I don't mind an
So-
IPA. A double chocolate
not an
coffee
IPA.
oatmeal stout sounds
No, this is
like
gonna
the
That
be
sounded
craziest
like
thing I've ever
double
heard.
chocolate chunk
the
cookie.
Costco guys would have this beer. Marissa, do you think you could
Boom
possibly
or doom.
grab a bottle opener
one, I
out
have
of?
one. I'm
Oh,
ready,
never
bro.
mind. Sorry. Thank you.
Use your bare hands.
Can I hold this for you?
I brought wine that I found in my fridge 5 minutes ago.
And guys, if you're listening to this on Valentine's Day with your sweet, do you think any couples are gonna listen to this? Marissa shook her head. You don't think so? You don't think?
I did. Ellen and Noah Krugel.
Oh, nice.
They're a couple.
Oh,
For now.
cute.
Hello, Ellen and
kidding.
Noah.
I'm kidding.
Cheers, buddy. Cheers to you.
One
I might have to
second.
try that Venetian moon later as well.
Please.
to get the taste of this out of his mouth.
Yeah, let me try it.
All
No,
right,
that's
Charlie,
good,
don't
bro.
drink my wine.
It tastes like
Tastes like
coffee that my dad left in his car for like 3 days, and I like took a sip of
Ooh.
it, and it's just like cold and
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
I'm gonna drink it though. I'm gonna drink it because I love you,
Okay.
Jesse. And actually, that's
Stomach is not
actually
great.
before we get into the main proceedings. That's actually item number 1 on my list. Is I have a special announcement to make.
Should I do a drum roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold my
Oh
mic.
my god. I'd love a special
hold it
now.
towards my drum roll. Okay.
The announcement is thus: I'm putting "fuck you, Jesse Krugel" behind me.
Wow.
Whoa.
I'm putting "fuck you, Jesse Krugel" behind me. "Fuck you, Jesse Krugel," for those of you that don't know,
Whoa.
is sort of a movement
That's crazy.
that you started.
I put Jesse Krugel
years
behind me a
ago.
lot.
Oh my god! Oh my god! We have to cut. I'm just
That was crazy.
you started a was she trying to drink wine right there? Gosh darn it all!
I'm
my
still
dog is a
reeling from what
psycho.
Morgan said.
You basically started is a movement. What would you call what "fuck you"? Jesse
I did not
Krugel
start
was?
this movement.
Well, Ben and Justin did start it. That's correct. Years ago at a I Need to Be Held screening event, Ben and Justin in the title sequence put "Fuck You, Jesse Krugel" on screen to raucous applause. Everybody loved it,
it was awesome.
and you embodied that. You embraced that. You thought it was a fun thing, and it was
It's really
fun
the
to just say "fuck
embracing.
you." It was fun to say
Yeah.
"fuck you" to Jesse Krugel because, you know, a lot of the times it was like, "Why? Jesse seems fine," and it was like, "Yeah, well, fuck that guy," you know, and that was fun. And I had fun saying it, and I had fun
Yeah.
doing it. And every time you popped up with a nice little Instagram comment, it was fun to be like, "Oh, that's cool," you know, go
And
fuck
you,
yourself.
Jesse
Yeah.
Krugel.
But it's 2025 now.
Yeah.
And
It's been what, like 3 years?
yeah, and it's just, you know, a lot of things have been happening recently that have just made me think, you know, life's too short, you know, to say fuck you to the people that you care about.
Shall we say we love you, Jesse Krugel?
Well, that's what,
Whoa.
well, and Marissa, well, when I was telling Marissa about this, and she said, I think it would be a little too far to go to right to love you, Jesse Krugel. And I said, I think that's probably correct. And I think what I'm going to replace in the year big 2025, what I'm going to replace "fuck you, Jesse Krugel" with is Jesse Krugel, you're all right.
All right, yeah, year by year.
Yeah, and
I'll
if you
take it.
and if you keep behaving yourself, if you keep your nose clean, if you stay on the straight and narrow, maybe next year it's, hey, I like you, Jesse Krugel, or maybe we'll see. I'm holding space in my heart. I'm holding space.
I appreciate that.
Hold her finger, yeah. I'm holding space for the lyrics of "Fuck You, Jesse Krugel." I'm holding space in my heart to one day love you. How does
Aw.
that sound?
I
Me
love
too.
Does
it.
that sound nice?
I love that.
And that's what
Oh, that's so
Valentine's
sweet.
Day is all about.
Yeah. That thing has really lived on because there's still people that ask me for sweatshirts.
Yeah, and you say no.
Well, I think it's because you embraced it that it really got its own movement. If you
Yeah.
hadn't embraced it, if you had, like, you know, not made it a joke that you could yourself laugh at,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
wouldn't
think
have
people would have
stuck.
laughed with
100%,
you.
100%.
And it's annoying.
Because you're
that-
really not a fuckable guy.
Yo,
Jesus.
what do you mean?
I'm kidding.
So here's the deal, guys. This is so technically you're the third couple to come on the show.
Whoa.
Yeah, about time.
Nearhouse and Jamie came on initially, and Ben and Nicole were very upset about that. So when I brought Ben and Nicole on, I said I have to do something special. And I liked it so much that I thought I'm really liking the idea of having like sub-series in the podcast, like different little things that I can do continuations
I
of.
like that.
So
The fans like that too.
they do. That's good to know. You are the voice of the fans. It is. Whoa, that's a lot of responsibility. This is officially Couples Counseling episode 2.
Thank God we really need
Yeah, I
it.
was
the
gonna
thing that
say,
we were talking about.
the rumors are that there's trouble in paradise, and
Oh no
Yeah.
no no!
and I'm sad to hear that, but I think, and Ben will be home soon probably, and he can tell you, but I think he was a pretty happy customer after him and Nicole came on. They hit some rocks.
Did they
They
learn
hit
to
some
fart in
rough
front of
troubles.
each
I didn't have to do
Actually,
that.
Ben is still and here's the thing: Ben didn't utilize the tools that I gave him. So if he comes back and he has bad things to say about my therapizing, the thing is that it's not my fault; it's Ben's fault for not putting in the work. Because this is
100%.
just
therapy's about work.
all I can do is give you tools. Okay, I can't build the house for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
other? Preach.
So I don't know. I think they're not openly farting in front of each other. Unfortunately,
That's crazy. You
It
should ask
sucks.
us that question.
I feel like I don't need to ask you that question because I
Give me
already know
some
the
dairy,
answer.
and in 20 minutes,
Oh
we'll,
my
we'll have an answer for
Oh
you.
my goodness,
Morgan was farting in front of me before we started dating.
Yeah,
Interesting.
but he also did take about 4 months to ask me to be his girlfriend.
So how long have you been together?
Okay, the TMI timeline is we became friends like sophomore year, about probably like November, January, around then.
Okay.
And then
2022.
we actually went on a trip together. We went to his Nashville formal as friends.
As friends.
As friends.
Date
Slept
friends.
in the same
Slept in
king
the
bed.
same bed in the same hotel room.
No
just
touching?
us. No touching. Opposite sides of the bed. Opposite sides of the bed.
What a nice boy you are.
Then we come back for junior year.
Yes.
And Jesse actually has another lover at the time.
Oh no. Say their name.
Lover is a
Say his
huge
name.
word.
Who was he? How tall was he?
I don't know. What are you? 5'8"?
Anyway, so things didn't actually happen between us for a little bit after
Because
then.
Jesse was occupied.
Jesse was occupied. I'm a respectful person.
Okay. But you liked him.
We both
liked each other?
liked each other. It was Lily. If you ask Lily, she'll say that she's been third wheeling since we all met
Got
sophomore
it.
year. And she's pretty proud of that she sniffed it out.
Morgan
early
doesn't
on.
remember her first conversation with me.
Yeah, no, we were really drunk I was really drunk when we met. I don't know what day it was. I don't know what I said. I remember nothing about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, then like the beginning of junior year,
Okay.
sometime we kissed, and then we didn't start dating until December.
Wait. Okay, hold on. Where was do you remember where the kiss was? Do you remember your first
Yeah,
kiss?
it's in my.
It was in his bedroom.
In your bedroom after a function or like just
The real tea is that Jesse was about to go away for a weekend for work,
okay.
and I was coming back. I wanted to see him before he left.
Yeah.
And so I left. I think it was at like a film party, and I left.
Got it.
After it was almost over.
To go kiss Jesse.
Duh. I mean,
To go kiss Jesse in his bedroom.
I could tell it was coming. I told all my friends. I was like,
I think a
Yeah.
girl's gonna come over and kiss me.
I mean,
well,
like,
I was like,
there had been
I was
a
like,
few,
you guys
like-
know Morgan, like we're friends, but I think like
I
we're
think she's
becoming
gonna
more
come
than
kiss
friends.
me. Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
I mean,
Ooh,
like we had
like
spent
that.
a lot of time alone in his bedroom before that, like unsupervised.
Oh my God, no chaperones.
Who would be supervising?
Ellen.
Alex Portnoy.
Alex Portnoy. Okay, so you kiss, and that's in August,
No, it was like
September,
it was like October.
October. So not 4 months. You started dating in December. You
October,
said.
November. Yeah, so it was like 2.
So you're away on you're away on business. What's
Yeah, I actually was away on business. I was working for the campaign.
You're working for the
Yeah.
Gretchen Whitmer
Yeah.
campaign.
And I was going up north to like Mackinac
Cool.
City.
Yeah, you went to the Mackinac Bridge.
You're
Yeah.
getting
Remember.
voters, and
Yeah.
how long were you? You weren't gone for months, were you?
No, I was
No,
gone
he
for
was
like
gone for
3
like 3
days.
days.
3 days. Okay, so you come back, and then what? You're not trying to rush into anything.
No, because I'm still working and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to like.
And like it was junior year. We were both busy.
I didn't want to commit to being a boyfriend without having enough time to be a boyfriend.
Yeah, okay, that's nice.
Loves to tell this part.
He's such a boyfriend guy, though. Look at him. He's just boyfriend material.
Thank you.
One would say.
I try.
Okay, so let's start picking up the pace a little bit here.
That's what Morgan said. And I was like, no, I'm not ready.
I'm not. Stop suffocating me. So you start dating in February, January, December. And what was that conversation like?
I think.
Come on, what was it like?
I think I was just like,
hey, what are we doing here? Now let me ask this: was there? Were you guys making love?
Perhaps.
Oh my gosh! You were making love to each other and you weren't even partners.
Yeah.
God,
We weren't
college
even
is something
married.
else.
Like,
yeah.
That's not
Okay.
supposed to happen.
But Morgan, you've got to be thinking like, I'm I'm knowing this man biblically and he's not even gonna call himself my boyfriend. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
For some reason, I was okay with it.
Interesting.
I think I was also really busy. I think I also knew you were really busy because of the campaign. Like,
But nobody's seeing other people in this period.
No.
Okay. So then what changes when you make it official? What does anything
Literally
change?
nothing.
Literally
Oh, nice.
nothing.
That's kind of cool.
And
I don't think
honestly,
anything changed.
Nothing really changed after we kissed either. Like,
Yeah.
we've just, not to be sappy, but we
You're
just have
soulmates.
been best friends
Yeah.
for a long time.
Oh, that's
and
so cute.
we just keep doing.
Keep being best friends.
We just get to keep being best friends.
We just do friend things.
We just
You
do,
just
friend,
do
things,
friend things.
which is why we've never kissed.
Well, okay.
And we'll
I
have
think
our
now,
first
well,
kiss
I
later.
think I think now is a good time for it, don't you? Or no? I don't want to.
I mean, you're the host.
I don't want to force it on you. I want the moment to be right, but I think now would be kind of nice.
I think when we first kissed, we were like wrestling on my bed.
Oh man, golly!
Am I wrong?
Who was winning?
I don't remember.
Were
I
you
was
letting
a
her
little
win?
tipsy.
Were you letting her win?
I wasn't letting her win. I was just
She
losing.
was just winning.
A fun fact about me is I'm actually quite strong and no one knows.
Or competition.
Should we show our muscles right now and compare?
Jesus Christ,
I was gonna kiss you.
that would be nice. Or not. Do it or don't.
So
Or
awkward
we'll move
on
on.
camera.
First kiss.
That was really cute. That was really cute. Now, you guys are cute. I like seeing it. I like watching it. And I was kidding about the Trouble in Paradise thing earlier. That was a joke. I know you guys are rock solid. And
Tight
part of
ship over here.
that reason, and I want to circle back to some of the things that you said, because as you were regaling me with that tale, my mind was filling with questions. Jesse,
Yeah,
you're
ask anything. I'm an open book.
You like to cook.
Yeah.
You're a big cook. What kind of did Jesse ever make you a meal that kind of you were like, oh my gosh, like
Such a good question.
like this is
Say no.
like wow, I got a keeper here. This guy just made me a restaurant quality dish.
It was probably like the first time he made steak.
Yeah.
Because I grew up in a family that's very good at cooking. I myself love to cook. I don't love to cook like meat. I'm just still growing into that, especially steak.
Okay.
I just don't eat it a lot. Like I like it, but it's not something I reach to.
Yeah.
But it's something I ate a lot growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And having someone cook that for me really well
Cute.
was nice, because it's like, this is something I don't love to do but have always appreciated, and this is someone who can do
it.
that.
Is there like, if you're trying
He also
to
made like
impress-
mashed potatoes and like green beans with
Yeah.
it, and that was really good.
was there a dish that you were like, I'm gonna blow her away with this one, like
I mean, that night where I made pad
The
see
pad see ew was
Pad
also
see
very
ew.
good.
Yeah.
That was very good.
Well, that was last Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pad see ew, and now explain to me what pad see ew is.
It's just like wide rice noodles.
Wide rice noodles.
Like
With,
soy sauce.
with broccoli, with like Chinese broccoli and
Yeah.
like chicken or beef.
And where'd you learn to cook?
My mother was my greatest influence. But I'm not a good cook, I would say.
Really?
I can just follow a recipe.
Okay, gotcha.
But I enjoy making myself food.
I think you're better at following a recipe than I am, but I'm a little bit more intuitive.
That's fair.
Like I can taste a sauce and like add things to it, but you're better at following a recipe.
I'm pretty lazy too. I'm like, this is good enough. Like, fine.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna eat it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like
It's not gonna sit there on the plate for like 20
Yeah.
minutes. Like, it's going right in my mouth.
What was the last thing I cooked you that you were like, wow, this is
Yeah.
so good?
That's a good question.
I love having a podcast.
I feel like you make. There are some sandwiches that you made last summer that like
Ooh.
really blew me away.
I do
Like-
make a good sandwich.
Like even though Morgan can't have dairy, she'll make like a delicious like tomato mozzarella prosciutto toasted on a baguette
Gosh.
with like a great like aioli or like
Yeah.
spread on it, and it's just like so good.
How do I get one of
Those
those?
are the things I always.
I'll make you the
Like,
next time
Morgan's
we
pretty good at making homemade pizza too.
Yeah, I
That
make a
always
really good
impresses me.
dairy-free homemade pizza. Hunter, the next time we go out and we're hungover the next morning, I will make us my breakfast sandwich, which is like toasted bread, chipotle mayo, hash brown, avocado, egg, bacon,
Those are good
arugula.
too.
I think that's
The
it.
breakfast sandwich is
I
good.
think
think I'm
that's
gonna cry.
I think that's everything that's on it.
I
It's
think
really
I'm gonna
good.
cry.
The breakfast sandwich is
You
good.
like grill it. It's because
Yeah.
I worked at a deli and bagel store
Oh,
for like
yeah.
2 years, so
Yeah.
I like just know how to make all the sandwiches that they would make because I would modify them so much that like I know all the recipes by heart because I would have to write out my order on a piece of paper and give it to them.
Yeah. So, here's what I want to ask Max, and this is a complete 90-degree turn.
I'm ready.
Whoa.
We've gone almost everywhere.
So my sort of impression of the dynamic between you two, from the outside looking in, is kind of, and I don't like to use the term like alpha and beta because I think that's, I think that's bullshit. I think it's every relationship. Every good relationship, whether it's romantic, friendship, family, anything, is give and take, right? And that doesn't mean it has to be transactional, but there's there's both sides. So when to me, it seems like Morgan is like you kind of are not the decision maker, not wears the pants. But you seem to have you have a bit of a bigger person. Is that fair to say that she has a bit of a bigger personality than you? Is that a fair assessment, or would you disagree with that?
I think I have a pretty big personality.
Yeah,
I'd like to think I have a big personality.
I wasn't saying that you're like a small meek man.
But no, I can be a small meek man, but have a big personality.
What?
I think Morgan is.
I think I can have the final say if I want it.
I think she's less easygoing than I am.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably what I was trying to
Yeah.
zero in on.
She's like particular about certain things and like specific about certain things that like
Yes.
I think I'm not.
So like say it's movie night and it's time to watch a movie. You strike me as the kind of guy that's like
We have a lot of trouble on those kind of nights. I'm just
Really?
letting you know.
Okay.
It's because we have very different taste in movies.
Right.
He wants to watch an indie darling, and I want to watch like a slapstick fucking comedy.
Okay.
I want to watch something that's gonna like change my world. Or, like,
Make
And like
fuck me up a
sometimes
little
I
bit.
want to do that. Sometimes I want to do that, but like most of the time I'm like,
Okay, that also may have been a bad example because we're all film people and like
That's
you
true,
know
that's true.
sitting down to watch a movie is like something we care. So
it's actually
say
an important thing.
say it's like you're trying to find a place to eat.
well,
Oh,
that's
we also
also
have a
hard
problem
because
there.
we're both foodies, and Jesse desperately wants to get sushi with me, but I don't eat sushi.
Okay, so how does that conversation go?
He'll name
Simulate
I
this for
say
me.
Okay.
it's tonight the night we're gonna get sushi, and she says
I say no. No. Okay. No. Okay. Hey Jesse, do you want to go to dinner tonight?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
And
And then we have to scroll through Instagram for 20
I would
minutes
say,
looking
I
at
don't
all
know.
the places she
No,
sent me on Instagram DMs.
I'll say I'll have Mexican or I'll have Thai. I don't want Italian. Or I would
Okay.
maybe go for like
Okay.
New American.
Okay,
And then you'll go.
you say.
I don't care. Find a place.
That's not how it goes.
Is that not how it goes? How does it go? What
He'll
happens?
usually be like, oh, like what about, he'll ignore what I say. And he will suggest a few places that are like in his like immediate like memory.
Okay.
Like he's
Like
seen
he
them
ate there
online
yesterday.
or like a coworker talked about them. Sometimes they align with the
What
things
you're
that
in the
I've
mood
said.
for.
And if that's the case, we'll have like an immediate yes.
Winner, yeah.
Well, like if I want Vietnamese and he's like, oh, let's go to this place that my coworkers like, let's go to BU. It's this great Vietnamese place in Silver Lake. I'll be like, yes, let's go. But if nothing he is saying lines up with what I want, because I think cuisine first and he thinks like immediate memory first.
Got it.
So it's like if those don't match up, that's when we're in trouble.
Okay.
We have found some of our favorite places.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so how and you get there just by trial and error, just by like throwing suggestions.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't.
Belly
had many
is a
misses.
great tool
Have
for
we ever
us.
like gone to a place where we're like we're never coming back here?
I feel like maybe once or twice,
Yeah,
but
but
we
like-
do a lot of good research.
Yeah.
We also eat at home a lot because we both like to cook, which is good for us.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm sorry. I'm getting
crack
shy.
him up.
I'm getting
No.
bashful
He
and
thinks
shy.
we're hilarious.
You guys are so funny and cute. So when dinner's done,
Oh, dessert is so hard with her.
really?
Yes. Well, I can't have.
You don't have a
I can't
sweet
have
tooth?
dairy. I have
No, she
You
has
can't
an
have
insane
dairy.
sweet tooth.
Can't
have
She just
dairy.
doesn't make decisions.
I don't make decisions and I can't have dairy. So it's like if we want ice cream, it's like we have to go to a place that has dairy-free ice cream that I'm okay with. Like it has to have like more than like 2 options that aren't fruit flavored. So it's like we mostly go to Salt and Straw. Or
So you
like,
don't go out for dessert very
no,
often.
we really
We
don't.
do like going for ice cream though.
we go for ice cream for the most part.
What about a dessert drinks? Do you ever like a dessert drink?
You know, we should do that. That would be
right?
fun.
Little
We
nightcap.
don't really do that. That'd be a good
Nightcap
idea.
cocktail.
This is kind of a dessert.
Jesse
drink.
prefers to get cocktails with his coworkers than me. So love you, coworkers, but it's true.
Does that upset you? Does that bother you?
It's one of our problems.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Jesse. While he invites me to hang out with his coworkers, sometimes I'll be like, I want to go to this place. He'll be like, oh, I've already been there with my coworkers.
And so you don't want to go back.
And then he'll say,
No.
no, and then I'll be like, oh, we'll go, and then he never plans it.
That's more like it.
That's
that's hard.
It's hard because it's
Yeah.
like I don't really like. I can go with other people, but it's like
I'd like to go with the
I'd
man that I love.
yeah.
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 So let's say you
Like I went to Bakari in Beverly Hills the other day
okay.
with Lucas Jackson and Sienna Peterson.
Is that the one you
Wow.
sent me
Wow.
before?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
meeting
okay,
of the
listen to this
gingers.
story.
Yeah, the
So
council
we
of
sit,
redheads.
we sit down at the table, the 3 gingers from Michigan,
yeah.
and the waitress comes up and she's like, "Are you guys family?" We're like, "Nope."
I've never seen 3 of you hanging out and not be related. You're like strength in numbers. Whenever we split up, we get shoved in lockers and
Exactly.
get swirlies.
I wonder like what the likelihood is of when you have like 3 redheads in a room. Like how far back would you have to trace back the genealogy?
That is a good question. We were when we were
That's a
eating
great question.
when we were eating lunch that day. We were trying to calculate what the probability of 3 gingers being in a room in general was.
I was gonna say.
And we concluded that we're not good at math because we studied film, and then we just
Wait,
moved
I
on.
feel like I've seen more gingers now than I did 10 years ago. What are your thoughts on that?
Ooh, I'm fascinated.
I would agree with that. I mean,
Do you guys think like
I think my
natural
red hair
selection
gene is a
helping you
mutation.
finally?
And is that red hair gene? Is that across the world? Did that start only in like Ireland, or was that?
What do you have to say?
I doubt it. I heard Jesus
it?
had red hair.
No way.
Yeah, I
Don't
know.
try to claim Jesus, you motherfucker.
No, I don't. I have no idea where redheads start. I would
Okay.
think they go all
Ireland.
the way back, though.
Really?
I would think so.
That's interesting.
I don't know.
That is interesting to me. So let's say you guys, and if at any point,
No.
Okay.
Ask me anything.
let's say you go out for a nice dinner, and then you get you go get ice
had
cream.
nicer.
You go to Salt and Straw after. You
Yeah.
get what, dairy free, vanilla bean ice cream. What do you get? What's your?
Hi. It depends. Usually they have like they have a few dairy free flavors that are like regular, and then they have like so at Salt and Straw every month they have like a new theme,
Yeah.
and they have like 5 flavors that like are part of that theme
Mm-hmm.
that are only that month. Typically 1 and 2 of those are dairy free.
Okay.
I usually get one of those.
Okay.
Last month their theme was like all vegan.
Try to
So-
ignore her.
I would get the double chocolate, like death by chocolate vegan. It was like
Okay.
some of the best ice cream I've ever
Alright.
had in my entire life.
And Jesse, what kind of ice cream do you like?
I'm all over the place. I like.
I didn't think this would be such a hard question to get a straight answer out
I
of.
love anything chocolate, pretty
Okay.
much.
Chocolate fan. So you're a couple
And
chocolate
peanut
fans.
butter.
I actually
yeah,
typically
like
don't
usual
like
go-to.
chocolate ice cream, but chocolate ice cream is easier to do dairy free than vanilla is.
Got it. That makes sense. So you go to Salt and Straw. You get Death by Chocolate vegan and Death by Chocolate regular, and then you're leaving Salt and Straw, and you walk past like a cute looking dive bar. Not a dive bar, a cute looking bar
Yeah.
that's open, and
Yeah.
you get a table for two because it's date night.
We usually don't make it that
I'm
far.
not
on
there.
the
Usually
date,
don't make it
but
that far.
let's say we
Well,
do.
let's just
Next time. Next time.
Yeah.
for the sake of this hypothetical, let's say you
We're
do.
like, oh, we're tired. Let's go.
Let's say for the sake of this hypothetical, you woke up at like 1 p.m.
Okay.
or you're on vacation or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
You-
No, I'm there.
We're
following.
ready.
You're
We're
energized.
ready
You're not
for
even
a
tight.
third
You're like,
location.
you guys finish your ice cream on top of your big dinner, and you guys come out and you're like, you know what? Even though we just ate, like I don't even feel like a big thing in my I don't feel like my stomach's heavy, and like I feel energized and like I don't feel tired yet.
Yeah.
So let's stop at this bar.
Yeah. Let's do
And
it.
what kind of drinks are you getting at the bar?
Old fashioned.
Nice.
Am I
Classy.
getting a cocktail or
Yeah,
am I
yeah.
a cocktail?
Yeah, yeah.
Morgan loves a dirty Shirley.
I probably, if it's like a nicer bar, I'll probably get a Moscow Mule.
Okay, I like that.
But if
That's
it's
fair.
not, if it's like, I don't know, like
Davy
dirty
wins.
laundry,
Yeah, yeah.
which I don't know why I'd be going there on date night, but that's where I typically get like a dirty Shirley. I don't know, maybe a gin and tonic, but probably a Moscow Mule.
Okay.
I've been going gin and tonic lately.
I haven't going gin and tonic.
So you
lately.
drink your mule, you drink your old fashioned. You're like, man, I'm feeling great.
Wait, there's this one that's like basil that's really good. I'll send you the recipe. We'll make it next
cocktail?
time. Yeah.
And so you get back home, and
Okay. What's the question?
like, who would is there one of you that would maybe initiate, like, sort of lovemaking?
I don't know. We've never kissed, so
Yeah.
until tonight.
Oh, you don't want to talk about it?
Definitely me.
Yeah, probably.
Definitely Jesse, because that's the man's job.
Mm-hmm.
And so, would you say that you kind of do you take charge in the bedroom?
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
Yeah, really. See, I like that, and that was. Can I be honest? That was my hunch. That
Do
you
you
were.
think about us having sex often?
What? Don't nod.
Marissa's nodding her
Marissa,
head
don't nod
profusely.
vigorously. Do not nod vigorously. Define often.
More than once a week.
Like more than once ever.
More than once ever, yes. More than once a week.
What do you think about?
Oh God.
With this, I'm like, who? Because in my head, Jesse's a bit quieter.
In bed?
No. In general,
Oh.
because I think about. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't
My
know.
rabbi's gonna watch.
Yeah, I
this.
was gonna say I don't know if we'll leave any of this.
And
in.
your mother? Jesse's the alpha in the bedroom.
Okay, that's interesting to me. You're a top. You go on top. You put in work up there. What's your favorite position?
See,
I-
we're
my
kind of
favorite-
like switches in the bedroom.
No, but
Okay, cool.
my favorite position is definitely cowgirl.
Nice.
yeah, that one's fun.
Yeah. You just get to sit back a little bit and enjoy the view up there. And what do you like?
Exactly. I don't know the answer.
I
to
don't
this.
know. I kind of it changes for me. Like I get bored. Oh, why are you laughing? Is my sex life a joke to you?
I'm trying
I'm
so
laughing
hard
at her
to be
laughing.
serious.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying so hard to be serious.
I need round two.
Yeah, I bet.
No, I would say like this is no shade to Jesse, but like I can get bored pretty easily.
Sure.
Like doing it the same one.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Time and time
Right,
again.
right.
So I feel like I'm in an honestly like right now. Yes, I am very flexible. Fun fact about me: I used to dance, so I'm very flexible.
Oh, interesting. And so that kind of helps you sort of discover new things.
He did not get this deep with Ben and Nicole.
No, he didn't. Maybe we should
like
get
not
this.
fair.
Because Ben and Nicole don't even fart around each other. So it's
No, but what I'm saying is right now I'm like
it's a lower starting bar.
Right now I'm in an era in which I'm like ready to try something new. I think.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah. Like
Something new, like would you like
I'll try. My like motto is like I'll try almost anything once.
cool. That's cool.
At least I try to live by that.
And ever thought about like any kind of like harness or swing situation?
We watched.
Do you think what's our landlord's name? Do you think would let me install a swing in the ceiling?
Probably not.
Great question.
Probably not, but might as well try it. While I think about what to talk next. Because I didn't think I was going to be uncomfortable when I started that, but
Hunter, what's your favorite sex position?
Sweating.
Oh my fucking God. Good work.
Are you
That's a
dominant
great
in the
question.
bedroom?
No, I'm
It
like.
says Charlie, stay in the room when you have sex, to be honest.
For as long as it's tolerable, because she.
It
We'll
gets
get in between
intolerable?
Yeah, because I
You have threesomes?
I kick her off the bed, obviously, because she has to be as close to you as possible, and so
She gets really jealous during doggy style.
She does.
Marissa, don't laugh at that. That was
No, it was pretty funny.
not funny.
Let's
In
give
our
each other a
relationship?
compliment right now.
Okay.
You go first.
like that.
Wait, okay. Now that
And then
Let's give
we'll circle back to my favorite sex
Yeah.
position.
let's give each other a compliment right now. You go first.
Today, you used I forgot what word it was in your thank you note to that person, but I was like very impressed. I was like, good word, Morgan.
Emulate?
Yes, it was emulate. I was like,
you were
I was like,
impressed by the
wow,
word
Morgan,
emulate?
like you don't typically use that word. Like, awesome.
I actually looked up what it means to make sure I used it right before I used it too.
Jeez. Okay.
My compliment to you is that the way you are an assistant is the way I want to be an assistant when I become one.
Oh, that is nice.
Your compliment's way better
Yeah,
than mine.
Jess, your compliment fucking sucks.
Such a bad
It's
compliment.
awful. You were impressed by her use of the
Fuck.
word emulate.
I was like, it just caught me off guard. I was
It
like,
was also
whoa.
like in a thank you note, like
Yeah. So, guys, when I'm in the bedroom.
yeah. What is your favorite sex position? Where
My-
is Charlie when it's happening?
Okay, so
Go.
Charlie.
Wait, but you always complain that I do my job too much, but you want to be like me?
Well, no,
Sorry.
we'll talk about this offline.
Take this one offline.
Yeah.
So,
what's your
Charlie,
favorite sex
so
position?
Charlie has to be like, because as soon as like anything starts heating up, because if I'm just like chilling in bed with a girl, like we're watching something, she'll
can
like
be there,
she'll
yeah.
sit at the end of the bed,
Yeah.
or she'll sit like on like in between our legs or whatever.
The girl or Charlie?
What?
Sorry.
Charlie. But then as soon as like kissing starts to happen, she has to try to get in. Like she wants to kiss. She's like, what the hell's going on here?
She wants.
So
She's jealous.
as soon as that happens, I have to put her onto the floor. And sometimes
We don't have that problem because we don't kiss.
Yeah, right. Or have a
Kiss?
dog. You don't kiss or have a dog. Sometimes she just like jumps up onto the side of the bed and starts barking at us. And
Yeah.
nothing kills my mood faster than my fucking dog.
Yeah, I mean it's like your
barking at
mom
me.
knocking.
Yeah, it's awful. So, if there's people home, if my roommates are out, I try to just get her out there, hang out with Justin or whatever. Otherwise, if nobody's home, I'll put her crate in a different room and put her in her crate over there. Yeah.
That is really smart.
So the thing about me in the bedroom is, and
Okay.
I actually am.
I actually fantasize about Hunter in the bedroom every day.
And how does that make you feel?
Awesome, because I do the same thing.
We actually come here with a really big question for you. Hold my hand.
Well, it's the same question I was
Hold my
probably going to
hand,
ask
hold my
you
hand,
at the end of
hold
this.
My hand. My hand. Will you be our third?
Absolutely, I'll be your third.
That was not what we discussed before this.
Oh, it's not? What did you think that question was going to be?
We'll do that one later.
Okay. Guys, the thing that I like in the bedroom is to listen.
Okay.
I like to listen.
Wow.
All right.
And I'm very I'm very attentive.
How has he not been scooped up yet?
I think that the key to everybody having a good time is communication and listening
100p.
and talking.
Yeah.
I think you have to communicate like the things that you like and what you don't.
I agree.
No, me and Morgan crack each other up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the best. I love like being funny while you're having sex.
Yes.
I think it's really cool.
Yeah. I mean,
And it's also one thing I'm good at.
I honestly think it's really hard to have good sex without communication.
Absolutely. I 1000% agree. And in terms of my favorite positions have changed a little bit since my knee injury. I can't
Wow.
I'm not I can't hit the same things that I used to because I can't like put pressure on my knee.
This podcast is not ableist.
So I can't.
So interesting.
I can't get on my. I can't get on my knees. No. You know.
I mean, that's
normal
interesting
stuff.
for our proposition.
Oh, okay.
What's our,
All right.
You literally proposed it.
What the third thing or something else?
No, that one.
The third.
Yeah,
Well,
the bedroom
at
with
the end of my
us.
couples counseling sessions, I say first of all I say if you would like me to just observe your lovemaking session and if you I can like take notes and give tips and I'll be quiet, or if you want me to not be quiet, I'll be quiet. But then after I offer that, I say, and if you are looking to add a third to your relationship, I honestly think
Wait,
that might be like what I'm made for.
I have a question for you, Jesse.
Okay.
And don't say fucking Renee Rapp, okay?
I
If we were to add
Dream
a third,
third.
if we were to add
Dream
a
third is a great
that's
question.
a celebrity.
Yeah, I know who it is.
Yeah.
Who would it be?
Who is it?
Kiernan Shipka.
Oh, that's actually a really good
That's a good
answer.
answer.
That's a really good answer.
She's
And
awesome.
Morgan?
Who do I? Well, we should do man and woman.
I was gonna say. So say
Okay.
Kieran Shipka's.
Wait, we both have to say a guy and a girl.
We have both say guy and
Yeah,
girl.
yeah,
One
yeah.
of my guys, this is just me being selfish, but it would probably be Oscar Isaac or Andrew Garfield. But just because I want to see them naked.
Yeah, those are good picks.
Well, I want Andrew Garfield.
Okay, perfect. So we'll invite Andrew Garfield
Garfield's the winner.
in. We'll send him a DM later.
Okay.
Or who's that guy? Leo Woodall.
Yeah, we're
that
on,
guy?
we're on a
Leo
big
Woodall
Leo
chain,
Woodall
yeah.
grind right now.
Yeah.
Do you know this guy?
Yeah, we're
He's
really into
he's
him.
in a new show, right? I keep seeing his.
Yeah,
On
yeah, he's in the Apple
He's
one.
in the
Yeah,
new
yeah.
Bridget
Prime Suspect or
Jones.
something?
He was in
Yeah.
something I watched that I didn't remember he was in. I was like, okay, Leo Woodall.
Yeah.
He's got a distinct kind of face.
Very
Yeah, he
distinct.
does.
Yeah.
It's like he's got a Barry Keoghan face. He's like short and distinct.
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, oh my god, Andrew Garfield or fucking
Yeah, you need a new guy. You need a different guy.
Jalen Hurts, bro.
Oh
I was watching the Super Bowl last night. I was like, this guy is so
Get him in
like.
there, get him in there.
I was like, this guy's so handsome. And then
That's nice.
I was
handsome.
scrolling TikTok late last night, and I was like, one came up, and it was like, Jalen Hurts has an all-female management team. Like his
Wow.
agent, who just won him the
See,
biggest
that's crazy.
contract a
Just
quarterback has
learned
ever
that
had.
Last night, I learned that weeks ago.
Okay, I'm sorry that I'm just picking up on this. I'm like, this guy's fucking
Anti-feminist.
awesome. Like he's
What a
perfect.
king. Yeah, what a
we need more
feminist
people
king.
in the world
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah, and
So
you
Jalen Hurts can join us in bed.
That would be
Yeah,
nice. That
he
would be
can.
nice.
Do you know who else? Who's that guy that we were geeking out about yesterday? Jameis Winston.
Oh, Jameis Winston.
Yes,
Jameis Winston.
Okay.
Winston.
Yeah.
He's interesting.
Jameis Winston had like some good TikToks the other day, but like
You don't think he's that cute?
Read
You
his
don't think
Wikipedia
he's
page.
Yeah, he's got some allegations levied against him.
Oh my god!
I think he beat the case.
I think he did too.
Oh my god! Wait, I didn't know he had
And
allegations.
he's a man of God.
Yes.
And
and he's
Wait.
fucking hilarious. These
Wait,
TikToks
oh
are
my
the
god,
funniest guys ever.
Guys, I stand too quickly.
You can't do that in
I was about
2025,
to, like,
Morgan.
talk about him at work today.
Well, he beat the case. Yeah, he's fine.
Well, okay, beating the case doesn't always mean you're innocent.
Well,
Well,
I feel like we don't want to say these things on air.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's move on.
all right, we'll move on.
Um,
The girls now.
wait, I had,
Kiernan
I,
Shipka.
I had
okay,
two things
I need
to say.
like think about hot women.
The beer I wanted to bring tonight is
I'm gonna look up
a
hot women.
Founder's raspberry beer.
Ooh,
And I was
that's
going to bring it and I was going to give it to you and you're going to be like, Jesse, I'm going to fucking hate this.
Wait.
And I was going to say, it's a little bit fruity, just like me. But then I couldn't find the beer,
You
so
could've
I
said
couldn't use
ruined
that
it.
line.
So now it's a little coffee chocolate oatmeal stout,
Who
just
are
like me.
celebrities I like?
Did you just Google hot women?
No, I'm scrolling through my Instagram followers.
So let me ask this: if when the third's involved, are you guys like, are you both kissing the third?
Depends
Here's
who it
the
is.
thing. I like don't think I can. I
Kiss
don't
a
think
girl?
I'd ever be able. No, I don't think I'd ever be able to like work with two people at once. I think
Yeah.
my ADHD would get in the way.
I'd be scared. I also think if I was ever in a
Maybe not, though,
threesome,
I don't know.
I would be so worried of just kind of, or not worried, but like I just feel like eventually the other two people would probably just start.
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
I
you-
feel like I'm just
You'd
in
like
the
drift
way.
off to the
Yeah,
side.
I'd be like, why am I here? Like I could
You
be
get some
playing
imposter syndrome.
Yeah, I could be playing video games right now. Why did I come here to do this?
Okay.
No.
You reminded me of a funny story about my favorite sex position.
Okay.
So when I was rushing my fraternity, we had.
I want Hannah Einbinder to be our third.
Oh, I'm so down.
bad choice.
Why?
What?
In my opinion.
Why?
Well,
Move
you're
on.
not in this, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, move
Or
on.
maybe not. Let me
Move
keep
on.
going.
That's Lorraine Newman's kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me keep scrolling.
Anyway,
through
I was
my
rushing my fraternity,
letterbox.
Yeah, yeah.
and we had hot seat
Okay, right.
where they bring you
Wait,
in
I love this story.
and they ask you. I don't think you know this.
I do know this story.
And they ask you
Your favorite
questions.
sex position?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Good. Okay. They ask you
The
questions.
story.
Yeah.
And you have to just rapid
You
fire
have to
answer like
answer
off the
them.
top of your
Yeah,
head
yeah,
or like
yeah.
you're cut. Like it's
Right,
over.
right.
So they're asking these questions and they go around and it's like, what's your favorite sex position? Meanwhile,
Yeah.
it's me there,
Yeah.
18 years old, still a virgin.
Yeah. I've never
Well, you're still a virgin at 22,
22.
almost 23.
cut the baloney.
Didn't want to reveal that to everyone because like
Sure, these
can't
are
do that in the
these are
frat-
cool
in the
friends.
sacred
yeah,
frat library.
Yeah.
so I'm just like, cowgirl.
Yeah.
And they believe me.
Nice.
And then the guy next to me is
Close
like,
to the
reverse
camera.
cowgirl. And they're all like, yeah, reverse cowgirl. And I'm like, fuck, I totally fucked up.
I messed up.
And-
Dude. Cowgirl's not a real thing.
Meanwhile, like, then I lose my virginity and like cowgirl is my favorite position.
Yeah,
so I'm
for
glad I
sure.
knew I was right.
Yeah. Yeah. You had a hunch.
Like fuck you, TDX. Like,
Morgan, did you find
No, I haven't found a new one, but I feel like it's got to be someone where we both look at them and say like that's
Yeah.
like who's that girl? Who's that woman? Sorry. From White Lotus season 2 that we both thought was like gorgeous.
Aubrey Plaza?
No, the blonde one.
Haley Lee Richardson?
No, the other one. The one that was beefing with Aubrey Plaza. Like the other.
Theo James is.
Yeah, Theo
Sydney
James's
Sweeney's.
wife.
Oh yeah, I don't remember her name.
Like-
Sydney Sweeney's. If I could have a threesome, it would be with Sydney Sweeney.
I knew you were gonna say that. I
and,
knew you were gonna say that.
Anyone?
and Jesse Krugel.
Yo, I'm there for that, bro.
Yeah, come on, dude. God, imagine that. Me and you. Spit roast.
That cannot make the final cut.
Oh,
Oh, this is
dear.
bad. This is destroying my image.
Destroying your image.
Oh my God, Haley Steinfeld. That's who it would
We
be.
can't do that to Josh.
Ooh, well, no, what
Okay, why
about...
don't we just have a foursome?
Yeah, what about me, Josh Allen, Haley Steinfeld? You guys are there making drinks.
Sounds like my birthday party.
You guys are there
bro.
making sandwiches and refreshments. How does that sound?
Here you go. Get ready for round 2.
Yeah. I don't think I could handle a professional athlete.
Do you like
Definitely
Haley's-
not.
Wait, I could.
Except for Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
You think you could? I don't
Yeah.
think I have the...
I'm great at making sandwiches. I can handle a professional athlete.
Well, I'd have to train, I think. I'd have to train.
Wait. Do you like? Okay, girl talk session.
Girl talk.
Do
What
you
have we been
like-
doing?
Okay.
Hold on, Jesse. Let her speak.
Sorry.
Fuck up.
One thing me and Morgan do is just interrupt each other
Yeah, yeah.
on
Yeah,
top
we
of each
do.
other, on top of each other, on top of each
I
other.
know.
Anyway, okay.
Somehow we're productive.
Okay. Girl talk. What do you guys think about Haley Steinfeld and Josh Allen?
I'm
Do you
happy
think
for
their
them.
wedding's gonna be really pretty? I think they're gonna have a really great wedding.
Yeah, they're gonna have a great wedding.
I think they last 3 years.
Oh Jesus!
Whoa.
I'm
Okay,
wishing them a
why?
long and healthy
no, I'm here
marriage.
for this. Why?
I think the CTE for Josh is going to start
Oh.
setting
You think he
in.
has CTE?
They all do, Morgan.
Every single
Oh,
professional football
no.
player
They
has
all do.
serious brain damage.
Oh man.
And I think Josh Allen seems like an awesome guy. I'm
You
a
don't think he'll
huge fan
retire
of
in
him.
like 4 years?
He's like 25, 26.
How old was the other Kelsey when he retired?
Well, he played center, and he was also in his mid-30s, I think, when he retired.
Oh my god.
Remember center? You like thought you could do it, and then you realized that people are coming to
yeah.
attack
Then
you.
they would hit
Yeah.
me, and so I had to be a long snapper.
Yeah. I think I was there for that conversation. Shit. We're coming up on an hour. Is there anything else you guys want to ask me?
Yeah,
I
we
guess?
had
Yeah,
we had a question for you.
you.
You've put us on the ringer. You've made us spill
put
our
us in
deepest
the
and
hot seat.
most
You
vulnerable
gave
secrets.
Us many drinks, and we spilled our.
I got
secrets.
you drunk and made you talk about your sex life.
We have a
Well,
question.
I'm not drunk yet.
We have a question for you though.
Let me
I'm
ask
drunk.
I will be.
Please ask away. I'm an open book.
You have to describe your.
Wait, I wanted to ask it.
Go for it. Go
Okay.
for it.
Describe to us your dream woman, like dream, like the one you fantasize about and have since you were like 8.
Rockin' blonde, huge tits, tiny waist.
Okay,
Like,
guys.
we need
Okay,
more info on-
girl talk session.
We need more
2.
info on his
Girl
sex life.
talk session 2. Let's go down the line and share our first kiss stories.
Oh god.
Hunter first.
The
I
first.
feel like I've done this on this pod before.
Yeah, but Jesse has done this.
Okay, whatever. Okay, shall we
Um,
share first sex stories then?
Yeah.
I haven't done
mine's
either,
pretty.
so-
I don't know if I can
Mine's
do
pretty
that.
lackluster.
We'll do kiss.
First kiss. I mean, I mean, the first kiss that actually was like, it's like I had smooches, you know, but the first like.
Okay, wait. Okay, instead of first kiss, boring.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do one of your favorite kisses you've had.
Jeez Louise. Can
a
somebody
good
else go
one.
first?
I can go first.
Yeah, please.
It's not with you,
Good.
but you've heard this story before. So when I was in high school, I went on a date with this guy. I'll leave him anonymous.
Mhm.
But we watched the sunset at my favorite sunset spot in New Jersey. We stayed there for hours, like after it had gotten dark, and just like talked. And then we like walked down the mountain and like we're talking by our cars. And then we were sitting on our cars, like we were sitting on his car, stargazing. And then this was like our first date, although we never went on another date after this. And it was like the first time we had like hung out intimately. But we were like sitting on his car, like stargazing, talking. This had been like hour like 3 of this date. That was supposed to be like 45 minutes. And then we kissed. Okay, well, he goes, "Can I kiss you?" And then we kissed. And he walked me in my car, and then we left.
Oh.
Well, I left. I drove away.
And you liked that? That was a nice one.
It was
That's a
just
really
like
good one.
as like a
Noted.
17-year-old. As a 17-year-old, it was so sweet.
I hope
Like
he
it
was
felt
17
like I was.
or younger.
I think I might have been 18. I might have been 18.
Was he 18?
Yeah, he was in my grade. But
Dodged a bullet on that one, eh, bud?
what I'm saying is like
Dude.
as a high schooler, like having that, like it just felt like I was in a movie, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Like,
It is
it
very
felt like
romantic.
I was in a movie. It felt like I
yeah.
was in a coming of age film. Like, I don't know. It just felt very heartwarming,
Yeah.
and it was nice to have that experience.
There was a girl that I was in love with for like 6 years, like from middle school through high school. And she must have known, you know, but we're still very close friends. And we're always close friends. So I think she didn't want to ruin that, but I was just like, you know, oh my God, I'm obsessed with this girl. And I finally got to hook up with her when we graduated high school. That one felt good.
Yeah.
That was the long game.
Can you imagine if you had never done that? It'd be like, what if?
Yeah, no, I can't imagine. I would probably still think about it. You know, I'd think about the what if for sure.
You think about the what if,
Yeah.
Jesse.
I hope she's doing well. I should give her a call.
You just
I should call her.
You know what? Call her up right now.
I think my first kiss is so like
Oh, but is it your favorite kiss? Not favorite. A memorable kiss.
it's a memorable kiss. Like
Okay,
it's
okay,
so
okay.
like vivid in my mind just because of like how like silly little like idyllic kiss it was. Like first kiss it was.
Yeah.
Like I was in this giant pine tree. Like
I didn't know
What are you, a
that.
fucking Ewok?
Wait, you were in
No,
a pine
I was
tree
playing
for your
hide and
first
seek.
kiss?
I was playing
you
hide
were
and seek.
Wait, this is such a lovely first kiss story. Okay, hang up.
Goddamn.
I was in a giant pine tree playing hide and seek with my camp friends.
that's so
And like we were
fluency.
like in the pine tree
Forest gnome.
hiding in the same spot. And we kissed for like 10 seconds.
Oh, that's nice.
Wait, that's so sweet.
I know. It's
That's
like very like
amazing.
it's very vivid in my mind. Like I can
Wow.
picture it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I don't know what
that's
she's- I don't know what
amazing.
she's up
That's
to
so
right now.
sweet. You were on top of the world because you were literally in a pine tree.
I know.
Hmm.
Oh my
I wish
God.
I was less high for a lot of my kisses.
You have
That's
control over
interesting.
that. Hunter.
I know, but you can't change the past,
No, you
But
can't.
you can change the future.
and I will.
But do you want to? Sometimes no.
High kisses are awesome.
Yeah, we love. One thing Jesse and I love to do is get high and kiss.
That's cool. That is nice. It is nice.
I hope my mom doesn't watch that.
Mrs. Krugel, if she made it this far, dude, then whatever, you know. If she made it this far, there's no way me and Jesse like to get high and kiss is gonna be like what, like that's gotta be, that's like sweet, that's like nice. Oh, we should probably wrap it up though, huh? What do you guys think?
No, we need to talk about something that's
No.
not sex related and
Yeah.
like get that in there.
Okay.
Wait, we never did couples counseling.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
barely
we
gave us any
did.
advice.
You didn't give us any advice.
What am I supposed to implement to
You
make
didn't
this
ask us
better?
what our problems were. You didn't even ask us if we fart in front of each other.
What are your guys'
Spoiler
problems?
alert, we
no, we
do.
talked about your. I think they knew that. I think they could gather. We absolutely did couple guys. Counseling.
We did not.
Is just a guided.
We did not.
Morgan is mad, bro.
No, we did. We talked about.
I'm just a little.
We talked
drunk.
about. We talked about.
else has had wine.
What do you? We talked about picking restaurants and movies. That's all. That's what counseling is.
Yep.
Okay.
What problems do you want to worry? You give me. Shoot me one more problem. We can
Can
try
you
to
go
solve.
first?
Oh my gosh.
I have mine, but I want to go second.
I don't want to go first.
My biggest problem is I'm so busy with work that I don't prioritize my
Wait.
girlfriend enough.
Okay.
My problem with you is that you don't
Well-
time manage well with
Well,
me. So it seems like we're having the same
this
problem.
isn't supposed
Yeah.
to be problem with you. Just problem in general.
Problem.
But yes,
Okay.
yeah,
Problem with us is that sometimes I feel like we don't time manage well because like you can get so busy with work.
Yeah. So what's your advice, Hunter?
Yeah. What's your
Yeah.
advice,
Well,
Hunter?
but it can't.
Jesse can get
it's-
busy.
But you're also busy. This can't. It's not just Jesse
but
being
I'm
busy for work.
I'm a receptionist. I can leave work at 6:30 if I want to.
Okay.
He sometimes has to stay at work until 7:38, 9.
So okay, so Jesse. So first of all, will that get better when you get? Because you're still a floater right now.
No, Jesse's
I'm
been on a
focus.
desk
Oh, you're
for
on
like
a
8
desk.
months.
Okay, so that's probably part of the.
I think it'll get better when I become an assistant, but we have no idea when that's happening.
Well, and then you're both busier.
But then we're both busier, but at least we're on the same schedule.
That would make my life easier.
the problem we're
Jeez
actually having is we're
Louise.
not on the same schedule.
Okay. So how do we fix that? How do
And
we
he
get you
doesn't have
guys
control
more
of
on a
his
similar
schedule.
schedule? And you're about what a 30-minute drive apart.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the other problem is Jesse chose
I
to live 30
could
minutes away
move.
from me.
Meanwhile, I moved to LA before her.
But I told him for 6 months that I wanted to live near you guys, and he chose to live in Sawtell.
Okay, so well, I think for a down the road solution, the next lease that both of you sign should be in closer proximity to each other.
I'm okay with that. He's been a little, I don't want to move. I like my neighborhood.
Well, then maybe that means that you move west.
I am going to move a little west potentially, but he should also move a little east, in my opinion.
Okay, meet in the middle,
Do you
Culver
know-
City.
Do you know how hard it is to cross the 405 after 6 p.m.? Makes me want to, and I'm sorry. This is going to be a
And
little.
I hate to say this.
I hate to say this.
It makes me want to kill
It
myself.
makes me
Yeah, no, it's awful. Traffic is the worst. Traffic is the worst. All right, let's think here. Let's get to the bottom of this. Okay, so Jesse, you usually leave the office around 8 p.m.
I would say that's good. Yeah.
Around 8
That's
p.m.
that's like, if you average it, I would say maybe you'd get 7:38.
And how many times a week are you coming here and staying here and then going to work in the morning?
Once.
Once.
Yeah.
And do you think it would be feasible to bump that up to twice? Maybe an occasional 3
The
times? a
problem we're
week?
running into now is because my office just moved to be 2 blocks from here, and his office just moved to be at his apartment. So now, and I used to work.
at his apartment.
I'm working remote right
working
now.
remote.
They're renovating the WME
and
office.
I used to work in Culver.
What are we
so-
talking about? what are you talking about? You're working remote,
Yeah.
so you can be anywhere.
Yes, but like at
This
home.
is what I feel like, Hunter. He can work from anywhere.
At home, I have like 2 monitors and my laptop screen, and like I can slip out
Jesse.
of bed like 5 minutes before my first meeting. Like,
Okay.
So he doesn't love me.
Well, that's unfair. That's unfair. Jesse, I'm a work from home boy.
I know.
And
I'm not. I love being in the office and like.
Well, how
hanging
about
out with my
what if we
coworkers.
set up our own office over here?
Oh.
2 times a week. You bump it up to 2 times a week.
Okay.
You come into lunch.
And then me and you go maybe to a place, or maybe I got a lot of monitors here.
like a coffee shop.
Yeah.
And then we can all have lunch at my office.
or we can run a dual monitor setup here.
That'd be kinda
Here.
sick.
And we work together.
You
we
would-
work from home
'cause
together.
I feel
I
like
would
what
work-
you,
I would work
wait, I
with
feel
you.
like what you like about an office is just working with other people. And you can't get that right now because you're working at home alone.
Remember, Jesse, we used to have class together.
Yeah. What
We
if
used to
you and
work
Hunter
together.
just like
Do you remember when we
did
went
work
to
together?
Union Rec and wrote our scripts
Of
together?
course, I remember that.
With Lily Connie Bear?
Of course, I remember.
Yeah. That was
So
a
we
good time.
could do some of that stuff. Does that sound nice?
I would
Wait,
be so down
That
for
actually sounds so nice for you guys.
Yeah.
And look at that. And people say I don't help solve problems. Look
And
at
then
that.
we can all have lunch at my office.
Yeah, well, we'll work our way
I'll
up to that.
I'll get you guys a drive-on pass.
That sounds nice. All right. Well, there. Problem solved. You can't tell me shit. Is there anything else you guys would like to say? We'll have a
How old
threesome
were you when you
soon.
lost your virginity?
Sometimes
18.
Jesse. Whoa.
I think
Wait.
that was my age.
I think I was too.
Mm. I think that's a good age to do it.
Yeah.
I would have liked it to have been sooner.
Freshman college.
I would have liked it to have been sooner. But yeah.
Yeah.
You play the cards you're dealt. You
Yeah.
know.
So true.
Well, happy Valentine's, happy Palentine's, happy Galentine's, however you're choosing to celebrate.
This is my gal.
That's nice. And Charlie's my Valentine this year, right?
Aw.
Charlie, you have anything to say? No, she doesn't, but I just heard Cashew. across
Instead
the
of
hall.
hanging out with
Really?
me on
I did.
Valentine's Day,
I
Morgan's
can't
hanging out with
hear
her best
the
friend.
headphones.
Yeah, wait, actually, I did want to talk about that.
Okay, so, well, she actually might get snowed in.
True.
So, as I mentioned earlier, I don't really conform to the traditional, like, confines of Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I believe that this time of year, you know, everyone's locked inside. It's a time to just reflect on what you love and who you love.
Sure.
So, we all know I love Jesse.
We know you love Jesse.
We know I love Jesse.
So you're not going to spend time with
No,
her on
I am,
Valentine's
and
Day.
we are. And
But
we
it's not
are-
going to be like a date thing.
Well, I don't know. Well, you have to
Well.
talk about plans. But
Would you
my-
like to just have some one-on-one time with your girlfriend on Valentine's?
We can.
It'd be nice, but like I understand. I
You literally
understand.
have other plans. You're going to a Shabbat dinner.
Now.
Oh
We
my
could do
god,
Valentine's
this is
Day on
fun.
our own
You guys are
schedule.
funny. I'm going to see
Anyway.
Captain America on Valentine's Day.
My-
Oh, we're seeing it on
That's really
Sunday.
fun. We're
Yeah.
seeing it on Sunday, we
Hell
think.
yeah.
Or at least Steph and I think.
I'm excited for that
My
movie.
roommate from Steph, if
Me
you're
too.
watching this,
It's gonna be
or
political.
listening to this, it'll be after you actually get here. But
When does she get
hopefully,
here?
well, hopefully Wednesday night at 11 p.m. But there's like a snowstorm hitting Chicago that night.
Got it.
And a huge rainstorm hitting Los Angeles. So
So we got to talk to the Jews, and we'll get them
They
to
can
settle
control the
that
weather.
down
yeah,
for
if
a
you guys
night.
could actually do something
Did
that'd
you
be
buy
really
Kanye's new
helpful.
merch?
I did
If you
not.
guys-
I
if you
texted my
guys-
non-Jewish friend that
If you guys
today.
can actually make Steph's plane depart from Chicago
Yeah, we
and
can
land
figure
in
that
LA,
out.
I would
We'll put a
really
couple
appreciate
calls
that.
in.
But no, so Steph arrives Wednesday. And she'll be here until the following like Tuesday or Wednesday. And so we are spending Valentine's Day as a throuple. We're going to Davy Wayne's.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I can't wait. It's gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
So
What's Steph? Steph doesn't have a Valentine?
nope, she's just not.
Not yet. Not yet.
Does she want to come on the show? Or?
Wait, oh my
Yo,
god.
get Oxenhorn
Wait,
on here.
She would come on the show.
She can't come on the show. I'm sorry, Steph.
Wait if I did it with her.
She definitely can't come
What
on the
if
show.
me, her, and Lily went on the show? She's Jewish.
Never gonna happen.
She's Jewish.
Oh, she's Jewish? She can come on the show.